Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Mass Effect the Legendary Edition. In the last episode, we headed over to Grissom Academy to see what was going on there, and it turns out that Cerberus was attacking the station, so we boarded the station, fought off the Cerberus troops, rescued the students, which included Kaylee Sanders, who's an acquaintance of Admiral Anderson's, and Jack, who was the instructor for the biotic students. A little bit of a surprise there, but yeah, it's good. So, that's all taken care of. Oh, we also went and picked up that artifact that we needed for the weapons dealer on the Citadel, so we'll probably pop back to the Citadel real quick and turn that in. And then move on to the next thing. Alright, but first, real quick, I'm going to go over the assets we get. Again, not going to go into full detail, but just take a look at what we've added. We've added the Terminus fleets, or rather we updated. This is with the Blood Pack and Eclipse mercenaries have been added to the Terminus fleets. Or this is the Terminus fleet. Assortment of mercenary vessels and pirate ships bound together by little more than a common geography and a fear of the Reapers. Alright, Spectre units. I think this is because we helped out John Dumbao. Yep. And our Andrel forces. Because we delivered the Metagel formula, specifically for the Hanar, that's been updated. And from the Alliance, 103rd Marine Division. We rescued some combat engineers. Alliance 1st Fleet. We rescued the SSV Agincourt. So that's good. We got Kaylee Sanders on board. We got the Biotic Company, which is the students that we just rescued. We got Jack on board. The Alliance 5th Fleet has been updated with... because we talked to those entrepreneurs who have switched from creating financial programs to advanced weapon targeting VIs. So that's updated the 5th Fleet. Kasumi Goto has been added to the team. So there we go. Oh, and one thing we do need to do is we need to head back down to the engineering deck because we brought...
See the feeds from Paladin? It's brutal. I'm amazed the Turians are holding it.
The birds don't quit when things get ugly. I'll give them that.
Daniels
Commander,
and...
you have an encrypted message from a Miranda Lawson.
Yes, I'm familiar. As I was saying, right, we brought Daniels and Donnelly on board.
I just got word. Everyone from Grissom Academy has arrived safely.
We wouldn't have known about them if you hadn't caught the distress signal. Nice work.
Thanks, Commander.
Alright, let's check out the message. Meet me on the Citadel from Miranda Lawson. Commander, I heard about your stay with the Alliance. I can only imagine what nonsense they cooked up to keep you there. We should talk. It's safer in person. You'll find me on the Citadel by Bay D24. So I guess we'll be meeting up with Miranda back at the Citadel. Forward, thank you. From Stephen Hackett. Forwarding a message from Kaylee Sanders. Hi, Commander. I didn't have time to thank you properly after you got us out of the Academy, and Admiral Hackett agreed to send this your way. While my students are out on duty, I'm doing what I can to help with the Crucible. It's an amazing project, more advanced than anything I've ever seen before. Some of my more tech-minded kids are staying back to help out too, and watching them work is the future, Commander. This project will inform human progress for generations, and they'll have you to thank for it. Assuming we survive long enough to have generations. Alright. Feeling much better from Kate Nolenko. Hey, Shepard's still in the hospital, but I'm up on my feet, eating solid food, and making trouble for the nurses. They'll probably throw me out of here soon. Come by if you're on the Citadel. Same room. Omega, it's time. From Ardia Taloke. Shepard, I'm ready to discuss that pet project I mentioned when we spoke with Purgatory. Come to Dock 42 on the Citadel. A Batarian named Bray will be waiting. We'll be getting to that later. We'll go see what Joker's up to.
So Jack's an instructor? I guess anyone who messes with biotic kids gets turned into a small stain on the floor and ceiling. Ooh, and that was Cerberus attacking the academy. Man, that must have been like Christmas for her. Anyway, nice job on getting them out of there.
They were throwing out some impressive biotic power.
Good. We could use some heavy hitters in the biotics department. It'll be good for them, too. Biotics face a lot of discrimination. Maybe if they save the galaxy, people will get over their issues.
I didn't expect you to be sensitive about that.
Hey, I'm just tired of them stealing the spotlight from people with actual disabilities. I break ribs if I sneeze too hard. Being able to move crap with your mind is not a handicap.
All right, and Edie?
It is good to know that Jack has thus far survived the Reaper invasion. I have amusing memories of her attempts to insert additions into my reports to the Elusive Man. Most of them centered around inappropriate uses of the word cockpit.
Sounds like Jack. All right. Yeah, I guess everybody's gonna have something to say, so we'll just make rounds of the ship. Crew deck. Is anybody in an unusual place? Liara's in her cabin, Garrus is in the main battery, Dr. Michelle's in medical.
Excellent find, Commander. The information network terminal has been updated.
Alright, what do we got? Weapon upgrade kits. Field kit can be used for a one-time upgrade to a variety of weapons to increase ammo capacity to potential damage dealt. Schematics have been scanned into the Normandy's onboard computers. Let's take a look. We got ammo capacity bonus or weapon damage. What do you think? Weapon damage. What do we got here? Email from Kaylee Sanders to David Anderson. David, you won't get this for a while unless you find the next-gen connection working on Earth. I've made it out to this weapon we're building. The device isn't even halfway complete, and it's the most breathtakingly complex piece of technology you've ever seen. I wish you could see this thing we're creating. It gives me hope. Take care, for my sake. Call from Kaylee Sanders to Jack. Jack, hey Sanders, checking on the kids? How are they, Jack? They're good. This is gonna be long. I got crap to do. Sanders, I wanted to tell you I persuaded some Alliance friends to part with that biotic amp. You and the children, that biotic amp you and the children were testing at Grissom. You can pick it up in the Citadel. Damn, one of the L3X ones. You know how much stuff I could tear up with one of those installed? Kaylee, I had an idea. Look out yourself. And Jack, yeah. And hey, thanks. Alright. Jack's getting souped up. The call between Kasumi Goto and Professor S. Alausen. Kasumi. Hi, Professor. You know that one-of-a-kind point-to-point comm server you were talking about the other day? Alausen, you have any information on its whereabouts? Kasumi, I've got something better. Check your front door. Alausen, but this server's locked in the Cerberus facility. Kasumi, not anymore. Alausen, this will be invaluable for the Crucible. Thank you, Miss Goto. Kasumi, you're the brilliant astrophysicist, Prof. I'm just a tech expert doing some odd jobs. By the way, you would not believe how many credits Cerberus just leaves just lying around in the open. Well, as long as you're stealing from the bad guys. All right. Yara?
It was odd to see an entire academy just for biotic children.
Don't Asari have biotic schools?
Every Asari school includes biotic training programs. It's basic education. Still, those children in the academy were very impressive. I'm sure Jack's proud. Hello again.
All right. Garrus?
One of the worst parts of this war is watching the kids react. If they're lucky, they grow up thinking the galaxy is basically a decent place. Some rough spots here and there, but for the most part, life makes sense. Now they find out it was all a lie. They wake up to see these things in the dark that just want to destroy everyone they ever cared about. If they survive, there'll be a lot of angry orphans out there looking for answers. Looks like we beat Cerberus again. Do you think the Elusive Man fires lieutenants over failures like this, or just lines them up against the wall and gets it over with? I wish they had had a Grissom Academy for Turians when I was growing up. Always wanted to learn how to paint. Now I mostly paint walls with Reaper blood. Not the same, but it's a living.
It is.
So who needs their ass kicked now?
All right. Dr. Michelle.
Commander?
Nothing. Okay. Engineering. Who's here? Oh yeah, we got Javik. Except he's not there. Where is he? Subdeck stairwell. Interesting. What you doing down here?
Commander, I was exploring your ship.
Find anything interesting?
One of your crew lived in this space. There are traces of anger.
That was Jack. Anger was her specialty.
Traces of her pain are still present. I'm told she sought revenge against Cerberus when she was here. A goal you helped fulfill. I hope you will do the same for me. At least I have better quarters. During our fight against the Reapers, we had no time for teaching the young anything but war. Only the foolish mourn the loss of innocence. It is inevitable. The galaxy has never rewarded the naive. Commander.
Alright, well, his thoughts on the matter. And let's go talk to...
So, Gabby, have you seen Edie's new body?
Oh, I knew this was coming.
I just mean, it's an amazing work of engineering. Elastic titanium silicon polymers, ultra-light harmonic phased power cells.
Mm-hmm.
And if she ever accidentally walks into a wall, there's just so much padding.
Ugh, I knew it.
Wish I were a wall.
You pretty much are, Kenneth.
Got him there.
It's great to be back.
Feels good to be in an Alliance uniform again.
Whoa.
Welcome aboard, Chief.
Nothing to report.
Commander.
Alright, well, how are you getting along with the new engineers?
Need anything, Commander?
How's Engineer Donnelly working out?
The kid's got talent. Now if he could just learn to shut his damn mouth.
Problems?
I'm sorry, Commander. Donnelly is dedicated, knowledgeable, and thinks on his feet. I'm glad to have him on my team. Could use a lesson or two about respecting chain of command, but I've handled the likes of him before. No need for concern.
Alright then, and what about Daniels?
How's Engineer Daniels working out?
Her, I like. She's sharp and knows propulsion theory better than most physicists I've met. And she's easy to work with, too. Always said you had an eye for talent. Good job bringing her back to the Alliance.
Alright then.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Good deal. Alright. Down to the cargo bay.
I told you Shepard would come visit.
Yep, down the shuttle bay. See what Cortez and Vega are up to.
Commander, I feel terrible about leaving you on Grissom Academy like that.
I did order you to leave.
Yeah, it doesn't make me feel any better. I'm just glad it all worked out. Ma'am?
Alright. Anything to add?
That Jack is a mean SOB. But kinda hot. If you like that sort of thing.
Do you like that sort of thing?
So, Anderson and Sanders. That's quite a couple. Huh. My dad's last name is Sanders. No relation. Hey.
Yo. Alright. Weapon upgrades. Do need to upgrade my weapon. There we go. Maximum upgrades for the Black Widow. Alright, let's head back to the Citadel. Because we got things to do there. Nope, wrong button. Let's just do a quick check. Make sure I got everybody that I can at 100%. Nothing's been added. That's good. All right. We're going to dock up. We're going to go to the Alliance docks. And
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
Nope.
I'll handle it. Yes, Commander.
Because we want to have our chat with Miranda.
Shepard, over here.
Yep. All right.
Commander Shepard. It's been far too long. We live in interesting times.
A little too interesting.
I couldn't get anywhere near you when the Alliance had you locked up.
Relieved of duty. It was complicated.
I'm sure it was. I'm surprised they didn't court-martial you. The Alliance isn't known for its flexibility.
Doesn't matter now.
Shepard, about Earth.
I'm all right. We'll figure out some way to even the odds. We have to.
Everybody has a weakness. Even the Reapers. I'm sorry, Shepard.
What about you? What brings you here?
I need to talk to a few people. Like you. The Citadel is a good place to meet. For now. What's the Alliance's next move?
We have a plan. It's a long shot.
Not surprising. Shepard? There's something I wanted to mention.
What is it?
I haven't heard from my sister, Oriana, for a while. I'm getting worried.
Your sister?
Yes. I don't want to overreact, but... well, there's a lot going on.
I thought we made sure she was safe.
We did. It's probably nothing, but... I just know my father is involved.
What happened?
I don't know. Everything I had in place to make sure she was safe went dark.
All right, well, anything we can do?
What do you need from me?
I appreciate the offer, Shepard, but you have your hands full. If I need a door or two kicked down, I know just who to call. But for now, I'll be fine.
Okay. I understand.
I have to figure this out.
All right, well, any more info?
You will.
Yeah, what do we got? We'll ask about Cerberus.
Have you had any run-ins with the elusive man?
Just once. He said it had been a pleasure to work with me, but he needed to contain the situation.
Contain the situation. Sounds final.
It nearly was. He doesn't take rejection well.
No, he doesn't.
All right, and we'll ask about her father.
Why do you think your father is involved in Oriana's disappearance?
I kept careful tabs on my sister. I always knew where she was. For her to just vanish, it could only be him. After I hid her away, I still knew he'd stop at nothing to find her. She's all he has left. I have a hunch what happened, but I'll fill you in when I'm certain.
All right. And so what have you been doing?
It's been a long time. What happened to you?
I've been in hiding. Being on the run from just about everyone isn't as glamorous as it sounds.
I didn't know.
It's all right. I knew there would be repercussions to walking away from Cerberus.
I imagine. You're a dangerous enemy.
I am.
All right, and we'll ask about what she's doing on the Citadel again.
If you're looking for a lead here, anyone associated with Cerberus will be hard to find.
No question. But I'm owed a few favors. Someone here will give me a tip on Oriana.
All right, well, I think we're done.
I've got to get back to it.
And I should get out of sight.
Be careful.
No promises.
And I believe I saw Cortez. Yep. There he is.
You finally made it off the Normandy.
Glad I did. Even with the chaos of all the refugees, seeing so many ships in flight is comforting. Gets me thinking. Hey, a Turian frigate. I think that's the PFS Havenkal.
What's one Turian warship doing at the Citadel?
Looking for dry dock, I bet. She's seen battle. Look at the waiver in her drive core emissions. Alone, limping, looking for a haven. Maybe it would have been better to just go down fighting, like their families back home.
Is that a reference to something?
Are you talking about the Turians or yourself?
I should have been there. With Robert.
But you weren't. You're alive. And that's a good thing.
Maybe so.
The lives of future generations rest on those Turian shoulders. On our shoulders. Nobody's given up. Not those Turians. Not me. Not you.
If anyone can pull this all together, it's you. And I'm with you.
Is that an Alliance cruiser? What's it doing here?
That's the SSV London. Decommissioned years ago. Look. No guns. Refugees must have salvaged her from a shipyard. Geneva-class cruisers always had eezo cores like granite.
People find a way to survive.
Do whatever it takes to see another day. Gotta let go. For real this time. The refugees here have put up a memorial wall. They leave mementos of lost loved ones. I was thinking maybe...
What's stopping you?
Nothing. I mean... Let me think about it.
Alright, well, leave him to his thoughts. And we will head over to the Commons.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Because if this isn't serious, then we need to talk.
We're not ready to talk to Oraka yet. Anything new to say?
I have noticed many displays of public affection on the Citadel. The rate seems disproportionately high. Everybody could die tomorrow, Edie. Hooking up is one of the few things they can do. I wonder if this is how the Krogan feel.
Maybe. Alright, Kanik.
You're back, huh?
Here, I've got some pieces for you.
Done deal, Commander. Check in with General Oraka. You'll see I'm making CSEC very happy.
Alright, we shall do so.
Welcome to the Citadel gift shop. All proceeds from today's purchases go toward the Turian war effort.
Commander Shepard, I was just contacted by a black market dealer who's donating high-end weapons to CSEC. He wanted you to know. Sounds like you came through.
And the Blue Suns can go about their business.
Now we'll be focusing on Citadel defense. It won't bring Palaven back, but it's something. Thank you, Commander.
Alright, and that means we now have the Blue Suns on board. So... Yep, Blue Suns is now complete. So we can actually go see Arya in Purgatory. And talk about the new army we just got ourselves a hold of.
Destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at ward level Purgatory.
I hate this guard duty assignment. I hate everything right now.
Nothing to do about it. We each stand duty in our own ways.
At least your wife and the kids went on that trip you mentioned a while back. Where was it again?
They canceled the trip. Donated the funds to some charity when Earth was hit. And then...
Palaven. Shit. I'm sorry.
Yep, rough times.
Didn't think I was making it off, Benny.
Do you guys have a tab? Where are the dancers? I want dancers.
Well, the dance floor's over there.
Not dancers, dumbass. Dancers. I'm here for shore leave, not the Beanie's wall.
I don't,
Oh, come on. If there's an ass shaking somewhere in this station, you guys know where it is.
I'm not sure if James has anything additional to say.
I'm just gonna hang here for a while. Salud!
Nope. Alright. This conversation advancing? Nope.
Look who's here. The Blue Suns, Blood Pack, and Eclipse are in my pocket. I'll send them to war when you're ready for them. Is there anything on your mind?
Well, we'll ask about my new task force.
What exactly have I acquired?
An army that's willing to fight dirty, to do the things your respectable militaries won't do. Eclipse mechs and Vorcha legions are excellent candidates for vanguards in any ground offensive. Well worth the little song and dance I had you perform, I'm sure.
Alright, well, we'll ask about the mercenary groups, Blood Pack.
Are the Blood Pack falling in line?
With Grill in charge, where all systems go. It's his voice, but my words. Couldn't have asked for a better puppet. The Blood Pack have committed 2,000 Vorcha to the cause. They'll make up the bulk of the army.
Sounds good.
Is Darner Voss cooperating with you now?
Getting General Araka off the Blue Sun's back did the trick. Voss still thinks he'll be getting me on mine, idiot. But he's committed his veteran soldiers to me. In turn, I commit them to you.
Alright, and at least we don't have to deal with Vosk. We'll leave that pleasure to you.
What have we gained by having the Eclipse at our disposal?
A ton of mechs and elite troopers for stealth operations. Sane has turned out to be more malleable than Jonas Sedaris ever was. My control of Eclipse runs even deeper than I expected. You surprised me by taking such agency in the matter.
Well, it was a win-win for everybody involved.
How do you plan on taking Omega back?
I think I'm going to employ violence. I'm gonna slap Omega right out of the elusive man's greedy little hands.
Alright, sounds good. And we'll be on board for that at some point.
We'll talk later.
I'm sure.
Hey, I can finally drink. I'm gonna keep going till I can't anymore. Number 3. Only 3? Man, in the last game it took Batarian Ale and Rin Call to knock her out. Alright, well I think we're at the end of the episode, so we'll go ahead and stop here. I might do a little poking around in the shops. And then next episode, we'll head out and have this summit meeting and see how that goes. because we don't have Rex on board now. So, yeah, might be a little different. Alright, but for now, we'll stop here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.